We had a wonderful time with you along with our God brothers and sisters. You are like a magnet that brings all of us together. Your presence and purity can attract anyone. As Narottam Das Thakur said, Patita Pavanam Hetu Tavo Avatar, Masama Patita Prabhu Na Paivyar. My dear Lord, your incarnation is to reclaim all these fallen souls. But I am the lowest of the fallen souls, so my claim is first. Kindly deliver me. Masama Patita Prabhu Na Paivyar. Yes, Guru Maharaj, you came in our lives for the same reasons. I am the first class fallen soul. Please remain my spiritual father life after life and give me opportunity to purify myself and serve you. Your eternal servant Shulakshana Radhika Devidasi. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namine. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. A few months ago, I remember in Ujjain, my dad took me to see the belongings you left behind. Looking at the calm, simple, and Krishna consciousness atmosphere, it felt as if I was at my grandfather's home. Then all the memories came into my mind. Joyous kirtans, calm bhajans, sweet lectures, and many more. As much as I wish that there would be more time we could spend with you, I am really grateful for what you've done for us. Thank you for being the glue that sticks me to devotee association. Thank you for cleaning our stone-like dusty hearts with sweet words and Harinam. Thank you for being the one taking us across the ocean of suffering and taking us to Shri Shri Radha Gopinath and Gaurnitai. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Krishna Gaurangi.
Thank you, Sulakshana Mataji, and thank you, Gaurangi. It's such a nice, cute inspiration from you. You have read your offering. So now I would like to call upon Her Grace Vinod Vani Mataji. Please come.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामी नित नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचार निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास्ति गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामी निधि नामने स्निग्धचेता सुपर्णेता वगमिनं च रसफलतं प्रपदागता प्राणनामी च भक्ति चारु पदम। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निधि नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Our dearest Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances unto your divine lotus feet on this most auspicious day of your Vyasa Puja appearance day. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. First of all, I want to thank you for all your blessings and guidance you have given us and explaining the importance of Srila Prabhupada's and about his mission ISKCON and spreading the holy name throughout the whole world. It is said that everyone has a mother and father, but only a few are fortunate enough to have a spiritual father and spiritual master. So I am so fortunate that you have taken me under the shelter of your lotus feet. Thanks a lot, Guru Maharaj, for that. Guru Maharaj, I am reading Srila Prabhupada's books and listening lectures of Prabhupada, yours and other respected Maharaj, chanting my rounds. Once you said the Vani is more important than Vapu. Guru is sometime present, sometime not, but Vani is always there. Now I am realizing that whenever I listen you, every time I feel your presence. Guru Maharaj, your service to Srila Prabhupada is extraordinary. Whether it is translating books in Bengali, constructing beautiful temple, Ujjain temple, many more, you always carry Prabhupada's mood in your thoughts, in your action. Your loving and caring attitude for your God brothers and your disciples is extraordinary. Guru Maharaj, please bless me so that I can remember you and Srila Prabhupada unto my last breath. Yours unworthy servant, life after life. Vinod Vani Das. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Now I would like to call upon Krishna Dharma Prabhu and Rameshwari Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna everyone. On this auspicious day of Guru Maharaj's Vyasa Puja, I thank all of you for coming here and spending time to hear about the glories of Guru Maharaj. I was just meditating about Guru Maharaj in the last few days, so thought about, I could only think about 2 points for myself because I'm so unqualified. So one was about Guru Maharaj's mercy as a spiritual master. And the second one was about Guru Maharaj's qualities. Guru Maharaj's mercy as a spiritual master. In the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Sage Prabhupada tells Maharaj Nimi about importance of accepting the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. He says that a disciple has to accept the spiritual master not only as a spiritual master, but also as the representative of Supreme Personality of Godhead and the Super Soul. In other words, the disciple should accept the spiritual master as God because he is the external manifestation of Krishna. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura in Guru Ashtaka verse 7 says, Sakshadharitvena samasta sastrai yuktastatava bhav yatayeva sadbhik kintu prabhuya priyayeva tasya vande guru Sri Charanaravindam. The spiritual master is to be honored as much as the Supreme Lord because he is the most confidential servitor of the Lord. This is acknowledged in all revealed scriptures and followed by all authorities. Therefore, I offer my humble obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master who is a bona fide representative of Sri Hari Krishna. That's Guru Maharaj's position. So now we'll see qualities of a bona fide disciple. Hari Bhakti Vilasa list following qualifications for a bona fide disciple. I'm not reading all of them due to time constraint. So disciple should be devoted to the lotus feet of spiritual master. He should be fully capable of upholding the vows made to the spiritual master. Should be engaged in day and night in the Lord's service with body, mind and words. He should show proper respect to elders, to initiated Vaishnavas and to the Lord. He should observe silence concerning material subjects and should have control of his senses. And there are a few characteristics which the disciple should not have. He should not be lazy, dirty, sickly, continually afflicted or lamenting, angry, proud, lusty, or coveting material desires. I'll go to the last one, very interesting. He should not be ignorant, nor should he be proud of material learning. He should not indulge in non-Vaishnava philosophies. He should not be addicted to overeating. So I may not have most of the qualities mentioned above. So the natural question is, am I even qualified to glorify my spiritual master? Sometimes I wonder about the mood in which I do services for Sri Sri Radha Gopinath, doing them half-heartedly, no expertise, no intelligence, no commitment, but Sri Sri Radha Gopinath accepts and reciprocates them out of their causeless mercy. Similarly, Guru Maharaj is also so merciful that he accepts my glorifications from such an unqualified person year after year. I also wonder how he accepts my glorification. I only feel when I get an opportunity to glorify him again, he is accepting it. And qualities of a great devotee. In the very beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, the sages assembled at Naimisharanya greeted Srila Sutta Goswami and made inquiries. They greeted Sutta Goswami as follows in verses 1, 6, 7 and 8. I'll cut it short, I'll not go to the verses. So there are 6 qualities of a great devotee mentioned in the above verses. One would be able to see these qualities in Guru Maharaj as well. The first quality is Anaga, one who is freed from all vices, major vices of Kali Yuga or illicit connection with women, animal slaughter, intoxication, speculative gambling of all sorts. Aditani, well versed in scriptures which are famous for religious life and the Puranas and the histories as well. Guru Maharaj's lectures on various topics is a proof for this. Once I was listening to Guru Maharaj's lectures on Srimad Bhagavatam about Jaya Vijaya. When I came home and read that particular verse, I found that whatever Guru Maharaj said was exactly coming from the book. Akhyatani is another quality. Also explain the teachings of those scriptures. Srila Prabhupada in the purport says, to hear and explain is more important than reading the scriptures. One can assimilate knowledge of the revealed scriptures only by hearing and explaining. Only one who has properly grasped the transcendental knowledge from the right source by submissive hearing can properly explain the subject. Guru Maharaj's explanation of following instructions of Mahaprabhu in Vaidhi Bhakti will help achieving Goloka Vrindavan as a classical example of his capability to explain the scriptures. Veda Vidam Shrestha, eldest learned Vedantist who knows the knowledge of Vyasadeva and other. Saumya is another quality which is gentle, pure and simple. And Snigdasya, submissive. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada endowed you with favors. So the secret of success in spiritual life is in satisfying the spiritual master and thereby getting his sincere blessings. It's essential, therefore, that a disciple be very much obedient and submissive to the spiritual master. Guru Maharaj fulfilled these qualifications as a disciple and therefore he was endowed with all favors by Srila Prabhupada and other Vaishnavas. Guru Maharaj Vyasa Puja ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Happy Vyasa Puja, Guru Maharaj. So when Prabhu was writing his offering, he was mentioning all these qualities of disciple, and then I immediately said to Prabhu, then I don't have any qualities to glorify Guru Maharaj. And he said, it's okay, just talk whatever you know about Guru Maharaj that you think, that you have realized with his association. And I could only realize one thing, that I was in association of so fortunate to have the association of such a great disciple of Srila Prabhupada. That was one quality which stood out when I was meditating upon Guru Maharaj in these past few days. So I also went through his Ocean of Mercy. I read a few pages of Ocean of Mercy where he was talking about Srila Prabhupada. And this was what he had written. Even before he met Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj writes, in his title chapter, the title of the chapter was Nectar of Devotion, because that's when he read the Nectar of Devotion, which was translated by Guru Maharaj, which was translated by his Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. So the minute I got home and opened the book and began to read, I felt another reality was unfolding before my eyes. Throughout my spiritual quest, I had been under the impression that liberation was the ultimate goal of life. But Srila Prabhupada very clearly explained that one who engages in devotional service to Krishna achieves liberation automatically. And he further writes, I continued reading and I learned more and more about Krishna and realized that the goal of life was to surrender to him. After you surrender to Krishna, you're free from all anxiety and stress. And after reading the book Nectar of Devotion, he was convinced that he had found his Guru. So, and Guru Maharaj goes on to write that he couldn't wait to go to the temple and meet Srila Prabhupada, but then the disciples told him that Srila Prabhupada is in America, so when he returns, he can meet him. And then you know the story of how he met Srila Prabhupada when he was returning from Kumbh Mela. I was so inspired that just by reading Srila Prabhupada's books, Guru Maharaj became so attached to Srila Prabhupada, and he just surrendered his entire life to Srila Prabhupada's mission and to bring Krishna consciousness to all over the world. So it is an incredible journey of how Guru Maharaj had become a first-class disciple of Srila Prabhupada, like how Guru Maharaj always says, be first class. So he was the first-class disciple of Srila Prabhupada. And his instructions, and he followed Srila Prabhupada's instruction till his last breath. And then, please Guru Maharaj, please bless me that at least I have 0.01% of what faith you had in Srila Prabhupada's mission and how you served your beloved spiritual master. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Krishna Dharma Prabhu and Rameshwari Mataji. Now I would like to call upon His Grace Manindra Krishna Prabhu. Please.
नमः कृष्ण पदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतल श्रीमती भक्ति चारु स्वामी नित्य नामने सिग्ध चेता शुभ्रनतमल्यनाम चिरशापदम प्रभुपादगत प्राणनमि भक्ति चारु पदम नमः कृष्ण पदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी विशेष शुभपति पश्चात दशते. My most respected and dearest Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru and Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Gurudev, whenever I listen your lecture and whenever I hear your Vaishnava songs sung by you, I feel inspiring in my devotional life and also feel an emptiness due to your disappearance. Me and my family also miss the retreats conducted by you every year in Australia. Gurudev, we didn't meet with Prabhupada, but fortunately, we have got you due to your causeless mercy. Gurudev, you have given us Srila Prabhupada as he was through your ocean of mercy. From my heart, Gurudev, I realize that you didn't leave us. You are always protecting us spiritually through your Bani. In this very auspicious day, we remembering and absorbing in your three instructions. No matter what happens, never leave ISKCON. If you love Srila Prabhupada, express your love through cooperation with one another. Srila Prabhupada is the permanent Shiksha Guru of ISKCON for all times, and the GBC is ultimate managerial authority. Gurudev, please bless us with help so that we can always follow these instructions, regardless my material hurdles and positions covered with false ego. your most unqualified son and daughter, Manindra Krishna Dashansha Priyadashi. And my daughter, Bhavani, actually, she wrote a poem dedicated to Guru Maharaj, but she has exam, that's why she couldn't attend this program. So I'm just reading that one. Guru Maharaj, happy Vyasa Puja. My life to reach you was unprecedented, through broken roads and cracked lanes. My loss of spiritual connections became invented. Preaching myself to the wonders of material satisfaction, I was humbled by another redirection. My anger grew and guilt primed. Still young, I follow great influences on his lotus feet. I become vacant for his knowledge. His teachings brought joy. His sweet voice was never clamped noise. He steered out our skepticism and never turned down a difficult question. His leadership was strict as his perfection. Those with mistakes were reprimanded like a father with love. Never biased and equitable to all, portrayed peace and determinations to form bonds. Beachworks with footprints poised pure trust. As collective waves crashed the shore, we took a look at his reflection, a reflection to idolize our true identity. With my ignorance, I was still accepted, and his remembrance will store but never will soar. As with smile, he was taken times, so here I celebrate his excellence in the face of dusk as he holds his hand with his Guru to the ocean of mercy, where he now belongs.
Thank you, Prabhu. It's such nice to hear Bhavani's writing. Is it Bhavani's poem? Oh, really nice, Prabhu. Thank you so much for sharing it. Now, quickly, I would like to invite His Grace Sadeva Prabhu and Krishna Karshani Mataji.
Namang Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami iti namine Snigdha Chaita Shupraneta Bhagvinam Charashaplotam Upada Gatapananamni Bhakti Charupadam. So I will start with my daughters who couldn't be here today because of the discussion. They sent they wrote an offering and they made a audio of that, and it makes sure that they make me sure that I play it for you guys if you don't mind.
Dear Guru Maharaj, you travelled so far, your obstacles overcame. Thus now we sing your glories and name. But Prabhupada's name you kept in front. Without you, we do pencils that are blunt. All those minds captivated, such off like a movie that never ended. Those hearts you melted, your voice as sweet as honey. Pull them into Prabhupada's ship that changed their minds so magically. Namayam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namane Snigdha Chaita Supraneta Bhavinam Charasaplatam Prabhupada Gata Pranamni Bhakti Charapadam. I offer my obeisances unto the lotus feet of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami, who is very soft-hearted, an expert at compiling devotion literature. He eloquently speaks the pastimes of Lord Krishna and his life and soul is Srila Prabhupada. From your lonely granddaughters, Ani and Ashmi.
All right. I will be very quick. In the Nectar of Devotion, second chapter, Narad Muni told to King Yudhishthira that one has to fix his mind on Krishna by any means, which is called Krishna consciousness. And it is the duty of his disciple to fix their mind on Krishna. Sorry, let me read this. It is the duty of the Acharya, the spiritual master, to find the ways and means for his disciple to fix their mind on Krishna. This is the beginning of sadhana bhakti that we are following. I remember so many times you reminded us to become a very good devotee, the importance of following the regulative principles, always staying together, and never ever leave ISKCON, no matter what happened. You saw ISKCON as a satsang, where we all come together under the shelter of our Param Guru Srila Prabhupada and stay focused on our spiritual advancement. You also saw the dark side of ISKCON, where devotees tried to be independent and couldn't go over their individual ego and eventually fought out of ISKCON. Your emphatic request of never leaving ISKCON didn't make much sense initially to me. But Guru Maharaj, I now understand how important it is for all of us that we make sure not only us but each and every follower of ISKCON comfortably call ISKCON as their eternal home. You have shown by example how each and every devotee should be taken care of, so personally, so lovingly, and most importantly giving the sense that in ISKCON everyone is equally important. In your very early life in ISKCON, when you left Mayapur to visit your family in Calcutta, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj visited your home 3 times in one day, just to make sure that you are okay. This is what ISKCON represents, where we all come beyond our personal level and comfort zone and see others more valuable and dear to Krishna. You have seen this in your heart, you held it tight and promoted this all in your life. Now it is our turn to follow our spiritual master's footstep and placed him. Your most unqualified son, Sahadevananda Das.
Thank you, Prabhu. And nice to hear Arni Ashmi's poem, as always. They are very good in writing the poems and offering to Guru Maharaj. Now I would like to call upon Murari Mohan Prabhu and Geetamrita Mataji.
Vishnu Vidai Krishna Pistam Smati Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namine Sneta Cheta Supaneta Vagminam Gajapadam Prabhupada Karanam Ni Bhakti Charupadam Namo Vishnu Vidai Krishna Pistam Bhutle Shmati Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pachavina Nivisesa Srinivadi Pachata Desatavina. Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada and wonderful assembled devotees. On this auspicious day of your Vyasa Puja, I offer my deepest thanks and gratitude to giving me the shelter at your lotus feet. Guru Maharaj, your Vyasa Puja day has always been a time for me to reflect on how we progress in Krishna consciousness. This year has been yet another year of challenges. We face periods of challenges for us, for both spiritually and the setbacks and revelations and relationships. Remembering your wise words and guidance always bring me to the place of inner peace and renewed determination in my spiritual journey. Reflecting on the words that best describe you, of which there are countless, a true gentleman and Prabhupada man comes in the forefront. Whatever action you performed, they were always done with grace, love, class, compassion, and determination. Your interactions with everyone, whether it was your godbrother, godsister, or even children, always left them with wonderful, positive, spiritual charged emotions. There's so much to learn from your every action. I pray that someday we all too can develop these qualities. Guru Maharaj, your love for Srila Prabhupada is so deep and exemplary. Your life has been fully dedicated to Srila Prabhupada, and you followed his instructions 100%, a true Prabhupada man. You have performed so many wonderful activities, to name a few, translating all of Srila Prabhupada's books into Bengali and producing the epic Abhay Charan series on Srila Prabhupada's life to glorify Srila Prabhupada and bring him closer to the entire world. My limited understanding cannot comprehend how you were able to perform all these wonderful services in pleasing Srila Prabhupada. In the Bhakti Charu series, you meticulously captured the pastimes of Srila Prabhupada. This could only be possible due to your intense love for Srila Prabhupada. Many people enjoy binge watching series, televisions, and so forth, which we may not approve. However, I would strongly recommend everyone to binge watch the Bhakti Charu series. The series is available on pen drive and makes it more accessible to all. We are always looking for ways to expand our services in pleasing you, and continually seeking new opportunities to get involved. At that time, we came across one of your discourses recorded in Ujjain. In the discourse, you encouraged all the devotees to continue going on and preaching, and also mentioned that we do not have to be big preachers. We should just take a madanga, some katyals, and go on Harinam. By your mercy and guidance, we have been having street Harinams in Northwest Sydney suburbs every month. In your honor, we dedicated the past Saturday's Harinam in a humble attempt in pleasing you and Srila Prabhupada. Interestingly, on Friday, the BCS daily WhatsApp message for the day was on the theme of Harinam Sankirtan. Was this a coincidence? I take it your special mercy. Gurudev, on the special occasion, I continue to beg for your mercy so that I can humbly continue serving you and in Prabhupada's mission, your insignificant servant, Murari Mohandas.
Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Wishing you a very happy Vyasa Puja. Guru Maharaj, I offer my most sincere gratitude with grateful heart for all your mercy that you have bestowed upon me. Maharaj, your Vyasa Puja always reminds me of how fortunate I am to have you in my life and even to be accepted as your disciple. You accepted us and treated us all as unique individuals. You are very unique Guru. You can transcend age, culture, and language differences. You have so many wonderful spiritual and material qualities, yet you remain incredibly humble. Guru Maharaj, you are a perfect example of a perfect devotee of Lord Krishna, and you are also exemplary of what a perfect disciple should be. You have always been very faithful to Srila Prabhupada and perfectly executed his every instruction, and also encouraged others to follow your example of humility and tolerance. I'm so unfortunate that I no longer have the opportunity to render any personal service to you. Instead, I now regret and wish that I could have done more to serve you when you visited us in Sydney. Now all I can do is to treasure those precious memories that we have of you. You had always appreciated every service rendered unto you by anyone, no matter how big or small it was. One example of this was when we were at the retreat and I had cut some broccoli and vegetables and ginger for your noodle stir-fry. After having the prasad, you inquired as to who prepared the vegetables. The devotees told you that I had done it. You glanced at me with your effulgent smile and thanked me, appreciating even the small and menial service. I cherish those moments, and whenever I'm feeling down, I recall such special moments. My dear Guru Maharaj, we know that Food for Life project was very dear to you, and thus we have been engaged in the service. This weekend we will be dedicating this Food for Life service in your honor, cooking and serving prasadam to around 70 homeless and underprivileged souls, extending your mood of compassion. We are eternally and extremely indebted to you for all your kindness, love, and mercy you have shown me and the family. Thank you for always watching over me and blessing me, praying to always be in your shelter of your lotus feet, your insignificant servant, Gitamrita.
Thank you, Prabhu and Mataji. Just a quick announcement. Before going, we have a small thank you gifts for everyone. Please take them from Gitamrita Mataji today. And now I would like to call upon Pranaveshwar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Just wanted to request anybody else would like to offer any words of appreciation or thanks to Guru Maharaj, please feel free to come and glorify Guru Maharaj if you feel like doing that. So many devotees have come, so that's a great pleasure. Anybody? Okay. Bhakti Charu Swami namne namaste saraswati devi gaurvani charane nirvishesha shunyavadi paschatya desha tarane. Thank you so much. We are very blessed to have His Grace Vijay Gopikesh Prabhu with us, senior Vaishnavas. His Grace Bharashesh Prabhu and many senior Vaishnavas. We have our dear God brother, His Grace sorry about that, Rajshekhar Prabhu. How can we forget? No, I've not forgotten the name. It's just mental block. That's all. Sorry about that. And so many senior God brothers. All are actually very, very senior. His Grace Shubh Krishna Prabhu and all the God sisters are there. Very, very senior devotees sitting here. So His Grace Satyavananda Prabhu is there. His Grace Krishna Dharma Prabhu. His Grace Mananda Krishna Prabhu. All the senior Vaishnava. Prabhash Krishna Prabhu is there. Murari Mohan Prabhu is there, yes. So many senior Vaishnavas. So very, very nervous to speak in front of them. They're very purified souls. They've been serving Guru Maharaj for many, many years. It's difficult for me to speak always. I don't know why. Gets a little difficult. So Guru Maharaj, what did he stood for when he and so many senior Vaishnavas have already spoken about what did Guru Maharaj represent to ISKCON. Guru Maharaj represented Srila Prabhupada to the perfect extent. Guru Maharaj was a Prabhupada man. Prabhupada Gata Prana, whose life and soul is Srila Prabhupada. So Guru Maharaj actually embodies this wonderful quality that we find in the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, 25th chapter, 22nd verse. Says Titikshoha Karunikaha Suhrda Sarvadehinam Ajata Shatrava Shantah Sadhava Sadhu Bhushanaha. The symptoms of a sadhu are that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime. Guru Maharaj once in Ishtagoshti said, Krishna consciousness is very sublime. And I asked Guru Maharaj, what is the meaning of sublime? And Guru Maharaj said, it is very deep. It's something that we experience in our hearts. Guru Maharaj picked up this wonderful glorification of Srila Prabhupada because he, like Vijay Prabhu also said, Guru Maharaj would celebrate his Vyasa Puja as Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival. So Guru Maharaj is very happy when we are glorifying Srila Prabhupada. He never wanted his own glorification. But because devotees wanted to reciprocate, he turned this into Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival. Even in his Ocean of Mercy, he didn't want to write about himself. Then Guru Maharaj says that whoever was compiling, they said, Maharaj, anybody who reads your book would like to know something about you, so please do write. He was very, very averse to writing anything about himself. Even the cover page of Ocean of Mercy didn't have the temple in the back. Somebody just drew a sun and Srila Prabhupada with small little Guru Maharaj by the hand. And Guru Maharaj looked at it and said, this might give an impression of Mayavad or Shunyavad, just having the light, not having the temple. So he actually get to the detail of Srila Prabhupada's mood of annihilating Nirvishesha Shunyavadi, voidism and impersonalism. Guru Maharaj was very, very emphatic about that point. I've first-hand seen Guru Maharaj preaching to Arya Samaji, one of our relative, very, very senior person. And the way Guru Maharaj used to communicate, everybody would get convinced. And this is a quality of Prabhupada also. Prabhupada once was in a audition in a TV channel, and the reporter decided pre-hand that he will not agree with whatever Prabhupada had to say. He will disagree. And therefore, he will not let Prabhupada influence his thinking. So in that session, Prabhupada would talk about Krishna consciousness. This reporter would vehemently deny anything that Prabhupada had to say. So Prabhupada kept on arguing one after the other, after the other, after. He didn't give up. Prabhupada did not give up. One after the other, he was hammering the point. This guy was, no, this is not true. By the way, this and that. And at the end, the time was up, and the guy said, oh, by the way, the time is up. We are closing the interview. So lights were on, down, and everything was down. Cameras were down. But Prabhupada kept going. And he said, Swamiji, interview is finished. He said, interview is finished, but you are still not convinced. So that was Prabhupada's mood. He kept going. And then this reporter said, Swamiji, the first argument that gave me convinced me. I was just doing it to stretch the time to 1 hour. That was the only reason I kept going. But otherwise you had convinced me on day one. Guru Maharaj had that quality of convincing anyone. Guru Maharaj would say that at least make everyone favorable to Krishna consciousness. That is something that is very dear to my heart. Whoever we reach out, we should reach in such a way that we are actually representing Srila Prabhupada. So it's very important that we ourselves, stand up to that standard. So Guru Maharaj also translated this very wonderful My Lord and Master by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada in English. That was the only English offering of Srila Prabhupada that Guru Maharaj translated. So I'll just read a very quick one. This is poem Adore Adore Ye All, dedicated to Om Vishnupad Paramhans Parivrajacharya Shtotar Shat Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. There's a small letter here. And then in 1936, it's a long history, during this Vyasa Puja day, this is Prabhupada saying, this Vyasa Puja day, whatever I studied about our relationship with my Guru Maharaj, I expressed in this poetry. And since that day, my god brothers used to call me poet. And Guru Maharaj also very much appreciated this poetry. Now somehow or other you have found it. Prabhupada is laughing. I thought the poetry is lost, but I do not know how it was found out by some of our disciples. I think it was found out in London Museum or somewhere else by Guru Das. They had a stock of harmonist, and from the harmonist, my Guru Maharaj's paper, this poetry was found. Otherwise, I thought it was lost. So anyway, this poetry is Adore, Adore Ye All the happy day. Blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. So I heard that the month of May is very pleasing in the Western countries. So I composed the happiness of this day with. So I compared the happiness of this day with the May Day. They call May Day. So this was the only poem that Guru Maharaj picked up and translated in Bengali, and is sung by one of our very wonderful god sisters, dear wife of His Grace Krishna Kishore Prabhu. And I heard her singing; it was so nice. And here in this one, the sixth para says, "Absolute is sentient, thou hast proved. Impersonal calamity, thou hast moved. This gives us life anew and fresh. Worship thy feet, your divine grace." The moment His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati heard this sixth stanza of this poem, he instructed the editors that whatever Abhay Charan wants to publish, just publish it. Because Bhakti Siddhanta knew that Prabhupada understood his mood. So I'll just sing maybe one or two paras of this. So English is, Prabhupada has written, "Adore, adore ye all the happy day, blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. When he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, His Divine Grace." And Guru Maharaj sings, obviously my Bengali is very, very pathetic, so please deeply forgive me. I'm sure that the Matajis can sing it in such a sweeter way. Shei shubh dine aradhana kore जागो जगतवासी चैत्र मधुर स्वर्ग में दूर शुभ लगनेर राशि ये दीन अमार हृदय राज गुरुदेव महाराज पुतपुरी धामे प्रकाशी आपने हरि पृथ्वी रे त्रास. Second stanza says, "O my master, the evangelic angel, give us thy light, light up thy candle, struggle for existence, a human race, the only hope, His Divine Grace. Devadut sama Guru Maharaj aloke plabita kara, jivan yodhe Porajita mor bhaya santras hara. दुर्लभ आत्मा मानव जीवन तथापि भरोसाहीन तव कृपा बिना हामी असहाय अपरग उदासीन. So anyway, this goes on for 8 stanzas. I won't go to the whole, but I would like to reflect on some sweet exchanges that I had with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj always was instructing through his personal experience. One of the times when Guru Maharaj got really unwell was 2020. Not after COVID, but before that, when we were driving him from Newcastle, he had to cut short his trip. And Guru Maharaj had something in his stomach. It was hurting quite badly. So in the morning, he had to give Srimad Bhagavatam class and then the whole lecture. But he cut it short. That was the final day of our retreat. And all of a sudden, I was called upon that we have to drive Guru Maharaj to Sydney. So we actually drove Guru Maharaj, and he was talking something very sensitive in the car. And realizing that I'm a new devotee, Guru Maharaj actually held back and said, "So what do you feel about this topic?" And I had no idea how to respond to that. So that sensitive discussion that was happening in the car. So what later on I realized is that Guru Maharaj is very sensitive to each and every individual around him. And that is something that is extremely amazing quality. Devotees have compared his ability to connect with all the devotees with Sanatan Goswami. Sanatan Goswami was also called Mundiya Baba because he used to shave his heads and live a very austere life. And he would go, Sanatan Goswami would go in Braj to home and talk to all the Brajvasis. He had personal relationships with everyone. And he used to talk to everyone and ask them, how is your children, how's your business, how's life in general. Guru Maharaj was like that. Guru Maharaj would make a personal relationship. So in that car conversation, I realized that Guru Maharaj was even conscious of me overhearing that conversation. I wasn't part of it, but because I was the driver, I've driven Guru Maharaj for close to 6 years, 5 years at least. And each and every time I've seen if he's happy with my service, he'll do something amazing. And if he's not happy, he'll not even look at me. So sometimes that has happened, and I could realize that, no, this is really bad. But when once I was driving at about in a highway about 100, 110, and Guru Maharaj wanted to garland me suddenly. So he had a garland, and he picked out his garland and he started dangling the garland on me. And I was like, should I just look straight or should I just bend? I can't stop the car and I have to honor. So in a very awkward position, I kind of, bent sideways and looked at him very quickly, and he put the garland and I kind of got back. But Guru Maharaj would suddenly start appreciating the car. If the conversation is not there, he'll say, your car is very nice. And I'm like, okay, Guru Maharaj, it's your car. So Guru Maharaj would make it so personal. We all miss him very, very much, isn't it? Once, I was driving him to Newcastle and he started peeling the oranges and he started throwing everything down. He's saying, I'm making your car dirty. I said, Guru Maharaj, it's your car, do whatever you want to do. So very, very personal exchanges with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj was very fond of culture. Such a cultured man would represent culture. Srila Prabhupada said, ISKCON, Krishna consciousness, is a cultural conquest in the world. It will conquer the whole world through its culture. And Guru Maharaj represented that culture. His Holiness Indudum Swami Maharaj also says that whenever he was close to Guru Maharaj, he would feel that such a cultured Bengali, learned gentleman is standing in front of him. All his clothes were so well tied up, despite being so busy and everything. All of us have got things to look after. But Guru Maharaj, even while cooking at Satya Maharani's place, Guru Maharaj would come in the morning, in the topmost level, and then everything has been cut and chopped, and then he will throw everything in, and in 5 minutes he will be done, and he will say, see how simple it is. And then we will whinge on his back and say, Guru Maharaj, it took so much time to cut and chop. Guru Maharaj doesn't know, how much time it took us. But Guru Maharaj was showing, once he was cooking, and I asked him, Guru Maharaj, while cooking, what should be our mood? And Guru Maharaj turned towards me and said, just pray to Krishna that he accepts this. So just pray to Krishna. So Guru Maharaj always used to come on our Ishta Goshti and always instruct the Grahasthas to cut their material ties. He said, don't live in this perfect Grahastha life, always bound between husband and wife and looking after children and all that, right? Your supreme goal is to actually develop your love for Krishna. He would always say that. It took me a while to understand what he really means. He doesn't mean that you should, do away with your ties of the family and the bonds, but don't get attached, because that creates Hriday Granthi, creates such a tight knot, it's very difficult to love Krishna after that. All you're loving is your wife, your husband or your children. So Guru Maharaj said, it is, as a spiritual master, it is my duty to actually cut your family ties, family bonds that you have so deeply ingrained yourself. Because unless I do that, somebody has to do the bad job. Much as many devotees have spoken about Guru Maharaj's soft-heartedness, his calm and relaxed manner, we have seen Guru Maharaj, I have not seen so much, but I have seen quite a number of times how Guru Maharaj was extremely harsh. Once when I can remember when Shubha Krishna Prabhu was a little bit delayed for whatever reason, and Prabhu was sitting at the entrance and I could see Guru Maharaj, Prabhu couldn't see. His lips were literally quivering. I have never seen Guru Maharaj's lips quivering. And I don't know that was only because he was late or because the whole program was late. I'm pretty sure the whole program was late, not Prabhu was late. I've also been late. Yeah, Prabhu was late, but I'm saying, the whole program might have been running late. But, Guru Maharaj's lips was quivering. Can you imagine? Like he was so angry. Yeah, that's a very, very harsh statement. But Guru Maharaj makes it up. Once, after initiation, he forgot my name, Pranaveshwar Krishna Das. So he calls me from Singapore and says, Pranavananda, how are you? I said, Guru Maharaj just gave me the name, he forgot. How can he forget the name? At least, he can remember the name. And then, what? I didn't mention it. We had a nice conversation. Guru Maharaj calls me back after 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, your name is Pranaveshwar, not Pranavananda. And then I realized how loving he is. And then I said to Guru Maharaj, thank you for giving me a second name, Pranavananda. I'm so happy I've got 2 names now. Once I asked him, Guru Maharaj, what is the meaning of Pranaveshwar Krishna Das? Because it seems a contradiction. Pranaveshwar means, the Lord of Pranav and Krishna. So how does it go, Krishna, Krishna Das? He says, don't worry about it. It's your name. I really like that. Actually, I like that. When I have given you something, I own you. Don't worry about anything. Don't have any confusions. Guru Maharaj gave that confidence. He was such an amazing leader. In my own life, I've seen so many leaders. I come across so many leaders in corporate and otherwise. But Guru Maharaj invariably stands out. His leadership qualities are just amazing. We can write a book on his leadership qualities. When Guru Maharaj used to walk in that side of the beach, we used to follow Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj, when he walks, is like an elephant walking. Have you seen ever Guru Maharaj walking? Okay, I'll cut it now. I can go on and on. Sorry. Thank you, Prabhu. But when Guru Maharaj used to walk, he was so mastani chal jisko bolte hain. He was so much in his mood of walking. I used to feel as if, the whole Brahman has come under this whole form and that the whole Brahman is walking in front of me. So much of knowledge, so much of culture, so much of care. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. Wish you a very, very happy Appearance Day. Sorry for taking a lot of time. Thanks for all your association. Thanks to all the devotees who have come in full numbers. Yeah, when the Guru is not there, this is the association that keeps the disciples going. Otherwise, the Ishtagoshtis get broken. Sometimes we don't get the right association. One of the devotees, I won't name them, recently broke out. They were crying because we were not coming together as one group. And I really felt that crying has brought us all together. So a big haribol to that devotee who actually cried for Guru Maharaj and cried to bring all of us together. That is so nice. And thank you so much for senior Vaishnavas, their guidance, coming together, helping all the neophytes like us to stay together in the service of Guru Maharaj, service of Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Gopinath ki jai. Hare Krishna. Okay, now we'll have Guru Puja. Shubh Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu is coming.
ये वो देंगे।
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, no. Hare Krishna, everyone. Now we'll have Pushpanjali for His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. So please be ready to chant. First I will speak, then follow me. And at the end, we'll say, Es Pushpanjali. At that time, we will offer flower as the lotus feet of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. So let's start. Om Jnana Timurandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yutpad Kamlam Shri Gurun Vaishavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savdhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakha Vitamsha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Snigdchet Namo Vishnu Padaya Bhakti Charu Swami Namine Snigdcheta Shupraneta Namami Namcha Rasaputam Prabhupada Gata Pram Namami Bhakti Charu Padam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shri Varsabhanavi Devi Daitya Kripa Baddhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhuve Namaha Madhuri Ujjwal Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaur Karuna Shakti Vigraya Namustute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murte Deenatarine रूपानुगा विरुद्ध अपसिद्धांता धावंत हारिणे नमो गौर किशोराय साक्षात वैराग्य मूर्तये विप्रलंबार सांबोधे पदम भुजे ते नमः नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौर शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगावरायते गौर आविर्भाव भूमिस्त्वं निर्देष्टा सज्जन प्रियः वैष्णव सार्वभौमो श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभयसेव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौर तुषे नमः पंचतत्व आत्मकं कृष्णं भक्त रूपा स्वरूपकं भक्ति अवतारम भक्त आख्यम नमामि भक्त शक्तिकम। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीन बंधो जगतपते गोपिशे गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमस्तुते जयताम श्रुतो पंगोर मम मंद मतिर्गति मत सर्वस्य पदाम्भोजो राधा मदन मोहनो दिव्यद वृंद अरण्य कल्पद्रुमाधः श्रीमद् रत्नांगारा सिंहासनस्थो श्रीमद् राधा शीला गोविंद देवो प्रेस आलिभि सेवा मानो स्मरामि। श्रीमन रास रसारंभे वंशीवत तत् स्थितो कर्शन वेणु स्वनेर्गोपी गोपीनाथाश्रियस्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। Now we'll have Pushpanjali after chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So when I'll say yes Pushpanjali, that time put 1/3 of the flower at the lotus feet of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. सिंह चेता सुप्रणेता वांगामी नामचा रसापुतम प्रभुपाद गता प्राम नमामि भक्ति चारु पदम। एस पुष्पांजलि।
भक्ति चारु स्वामी महाराज व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Singh Cheta Supraneta, Vanghaminam Charasaputam, Prabhupada Gata Pramnomi, Bhakti Charu Padam, एस पुष्पांजलि। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, स्निग्ध चेता सुप्रणेता वांघमिनाम चरसापुतम, पूपाद गता प्रामनोमि भक्ति चारु पदम, एस पुष्पांजलि।
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय। जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा। जय जय प्रभुपा 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 जय जय प्रभुपा। जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव। संसार दावा नवलिधलोका प्राणाय कारुण्य घना घना त्वं। संसार धावा नवनिधलोका प्राणाय कारुण्य घना घना त्वं। प्राप्त सकल्यान गुणार्णवस्य वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंद। वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदं वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंद। महाप्रभु की तन नित्य गीता वदित मादन मनसुर सेना। महाप्रभु की तन नित्य गीता वदित्रमादं मनसुरसेना रोमांचकं पातितरंगभाजो वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंद वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदं वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदं श्री विग्रहाराधन नित्य नाना श्रृंगार तन मन दिन मजनाद श्री विग्रहाराधन नित्य नामना श्रृंगार तन मन दिन मार्जनाद युक्तस्य भक्तां चरिन्दकोक्ति वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्द वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दं वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् चतुर्विधासी भगवत प्रसाद स्वाधन्य तृप्तहन हरिभक्त संगम चतुर्विधासी शिवभक्त पादो स्वाधन्य तृप्तहन हरिभक्त संगम कर्तव्य तृप्तिं भजत सदैव वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् राधिका माधवयोर पार माधुर्य लीला गुण रूप नामना प्रतीक्षनाथस्य लुलुपस्य वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम् निकुंजयो नो रतिकेली सद्यै यायाली भी युक्तिरपेक्षणीया तक्षार्धक्षत्याद्य अतिवल्लभस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् साक्षाद्धरित्वेन समस्तशास्त्रे युक्तस्तथा भायत एव शब्दी साक्षाद्धरित्वेन समस्तशास्त्रे युक्तस्तथा भायत एव शब्दी किन्तु प्रभुया प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्द वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत् प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादात् न गतित् कुतोऽपि यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत् प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादात् न गतितोऽपि ध्यायन्तु वन्तश्च यश्च श्रीसन्ध्यं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् ध्यायन्तु वन्तश्च यश्च श्रीसन्ध्यं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् 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 जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामी निति नामिने विघ्नचेता सुप्रणेता वाग्मीनां च रसप्लुतां प्रभुपाद गत प्राण नौमि भक्ति चारु पदम रचेता सुप्रणेता वाग्मीनां च रसप्लुतां प्रभुपाद गत प्राण नौमि भक्ति नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशता हरिणे I can go like this. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशता हरिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशता हरिणे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे शेषा शून्यवादी पश्चात्या जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम
Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaurandita, Jaya Gaurandita, Gaurandita, Jaya Gaurandita. Jaya Radha, Gopinath Radha, Gopinath Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha, Gopinath Radha, Gopinath Shri Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadrama. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Bhakti Charu Swami, Jai Guru Deva, Bhakti Charu Swami, Guru Deva. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविगाचार्य अष्ट सक्षी हिज डिवाइन गेस अभय चरणार विद्या भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शीला प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविगाचार्य भक्ति सिद्धांत स्वामी ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त जिंद की जय। डाबाचार्य हरदास ठाकुर की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिरा श्याम कुट राधा कुट गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। प्रसिद्ध क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री भक्ति चारू स्वामी महाराज व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की। भक्ति चारू स्वामी महाराज व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। भक्ति चारू स्वामी महाराज व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे। All Guru assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All Guru assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All Guru assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, dear devotees, for coming all and staying all the way for the program. Now we are going to have prasadam distribution outside, and also we have a takeaway gift for everyone. So please contact Geeta Amrita Mataji, and if she is not there, contact me. Hare Krishna. Shrida Vidyaja Jodendriya to Heka Jive Khale Vishe Sagare Tare Madhya Jibhavati Lovo Maya Sudurmati Takayita Kadire Samsare Krishna Bada Doye Bae Kori Bhare